Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Got a tech tree spotlight, the final ship in the original American Battleship tech tree line. It's in the wrong line, or the Colorado's in the wrong line. This is the Iowa. It is a fast battleship, as opposed to the Kansas, which is not a fast battleship. The Colorado is not a fast battleship. The North Carolina is a fast battleship, ergo the North Carolina should lead to the Iowa. The Colorado should lead to the Kansas. Wargaming knows this, and they refuse to correct it. So whatever. Alright, we're here on this map in the Iowa, whatever this map is called. And we've Trident. It's called Trident. It's Trident, oh my gosh. And we are top tier in the Iowa. I am running the survivability commander in the Iowa. If I did not have Willis Lee, would I pick George Dewey over William Sims for this ship? And I hate to say yes, but I would. Simply because I don't like to run the same commander in every ship. Also because George Dewey, you can select the speed of the ship in the force skill slot. Oh, pardon me. And you could also choose fully packed and get an extra heal guaranteed. So yeah, I would consider putting George Dewey in here if you didn't have Willis Lee. All right, lots of torpedoes out there, so I'm backing it up here because homie don't play that. Got a Jean Bart over there. We've got a enemy Iowa over there. Just need to see if he's broadside or not. And of course, this Tirpitz and enemy red team destroyer hiding somewhere around there. Oh, there he is, a Benson. All right, hello, Mr. Benson. Anyway, I got tired of waiting, so we're going to shoot at the Tirpitz. And I would really like my friendly destroyer to get the heck out of there. But I think he's just giving me some lip service there on the comms wheel. You know, I'm sure he thinks he's making the right play going 1v2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or however many red ships are shooting at him up there. I would argue that he is not. Alright, more shots here at the Tirpitz. Even more torpedoes. Good grief, look at all the torpedoes in the water. And we are not doing a whole lot of damage. Although we have done 30k damage to this point. Just trying to get away from the torpedoes here. Get to where there's like a little bit of room. There goes the Lo Yang. Yep, you got a handle there, dude. Good job. Alright, more shots at the Tirpitz up here. Going a little bit above the waterline because I don't know what he's doing maneuvering-wise. What I can tell you what we're doing maneuvering-wise is we are advancing. And I'm thinking about going around the island here. Colorado out there. I'm sure you watched my Colorado review and thought it was spectacular. I know I did. Actually, I say right in the video it wasn't that spectacular. Because I don't feel like I know these ships well enough to squeeze every last ounce out of them. I really like these fast battleships the U.S. has, like the North Carolina, the Georgia, the Iowa. Speaking of which, there's our first kill. Really like these fast battleships, but I don't have games that I consider the apex melding of my ability, the ship's ability, into some fantastic game where I get Krakens and I'm killing everybody and everybody's like screams in terror when I sail around the corner of the island. I just don't have that feeling yet in these ships because I don't play them that much. Alright, now we're shooting at a Colorado. I am aware that there's at least one destroyer still over here. In fact, he's probably right near where I'm aiming right now. You can see the shells coming out there. Here are, speaking of coming out, here are some torpedoes. And we're going to take a pretty big hit of torpedoes there. I believe that was from a pan-European destroyer, though. They didn't end up doing a ton of damage. Still got the Colorado. He is not shooting at me. There is the ship, I think, that launched some torpedoes at me, the Vashtaris. And I am still looking for the Benson, who's right around here somewhere. As you can see, my secondaries are starting to go off at this other ship. But the Benson is my primary concern. And the Benson is dead. Kill number 2. Alright, Colorado right up here. We are going to head his way. And we are going to ignore any other ship that's left. I think all the other destroyers are dead on the red team. So just kind of making my way to the Colorado. I do have this long, elegant bow that probably is a great place to shoot the Iowa if you are heading toward it. But I do not want to let this guy ram me and kill me. So we will shoot into his bow plating and do a ton of damage, knock out a turret. He is just hanging on here for dear life. And he gets finished off by one of my teammates. Alright, Jean Bart is giving me a beautiful side profile. And so we're just going to line this up and hope I get a reload in time so my shells are not hitting the island. Oh, can we squeeze them in there? We didn't even launch an airplane. That's how dumb I am. Yep, we'll get those shots out on the Jean Bart and we will get a Citadel. We are now at 106,123 total damage. So the Iowa, like the Montana, I think this video is going to come out after my Montana video. Great punching power. Don't know about its ability to take a hit so much. Alright, more shots at the Jean Bart. I already have a feeling these are not going to kill the Jean Bart. No, because I'm inept. And this last turret, that won't kill the Jean Bart either. Nope, we're just really making him mad now. Alright, so we've got a ton of ribbons up there. We've certainly done a ton of damage. Our team is well on its way to winning, hopefully. You know, so maybe it's time to shoot at the Iowa over here. Again, I'm aiming at the bow plating, although I probably should have aimed further up more, so they wouldn't just do no damage like they just did right there. He does some damage to me. That is disappointing. Also over here is a Cleveland. We will throw our rear turrets at the Cleveland. My teammate takes out the Jean Bart, which I was studiously ignoring the Jean Bart at that point. So I could have had that kill too, but I am more concerned with the Iowa right now. So, you know, maybe I could be going for a Kraken right now or whatever. I could, but I'm not greedy. I'm just trying to have a good game in this ship. Alright, looking around, teammates, I would really love for them to help me. I would really love some will to rebuild. I would really love another target for these enemy ships to shoot at. But nope, they're focused on me. They're like, that guy in the Iowa is having a pretty good game, so we need to kill him. And I can't really blame him. Alright, so we're going to shoot here at the Iowa, kind of turning against our turrets. We do unlock the high caliber medal, get a couple of cap defended flags there. Over 120,000 damage. Would really love my teammates to just shoot at the Cleveland. Shoot at the Cleveland. Get the Cleveland thinking about someone other than me, and I will handle the other Iowa, because I'll just ram kill him. But that is not happening here. The Cleveland and the Iowa have entered into some sort of unholy pact to take me out. So I'm going to put my bow towards the Iowa and studiously ignore him and concentrate on taking out the Cleveland, because I don't think my teammates are concentrating at all on taking out the Cleveland.
The ship is on fire.
Alright, he does set me on fire. We do damage con that. Just had to. Can't give up any hit points at this point in the battle. Sets me on fire again. That's going to be a long burn. Maybe I should have waited on the damage con. I don't know. Finally, one of my teammates shoots at the Cleveland. We take the Cleveland down to the very last bit of hit points. Of course, he is shooting every bit of HE he can muster right at me. And my guys are taking forever to reload the turrets. We're going to hit our last heal. continue to bow tank the Iowa. And we are going to fling this last full salvo out towards the Cleveland. Yes.
Enemy cruiser foundered.
All right, maybe that's kill number 3. Maybe I'm just, maybe I don't really know what's going on in my own battle here anymore. I guess we could have had 4 kills if we had killed the Jean Bart. Anyway, we get taken out by the Iowa, but the rest of my team is going to take him out. So we will cut ahead to the end of the match. Unless he dies right away, and then we won't. Alright, so he got ram killed, whatever. Alright, here we are on the victory screen. High caliber metal. We ended up with 132,981 total damage. We had 3 kills. We had a Citadel on the Jean Bart. We had 7 cap defended flags and 1 assisted base cap. We ended up with 332,960 silver and 6395 ship XP and commander XP in the Iowa. There we are at the top of the board. That looks like 2842. Good game to the sign-up over there with 4 kills. Good game to the enemy Iowa with 4 kills. But come on, folks. 2842, that's pretty darn good, I would say. And we ended up at the top of the board in the win in the Iowa. Now let's go into the port and take a look at the upgrades. We got AA Guns Mod 2, Damage Con Mod 2, Concealment System Mod 1, and of course Artillery Plotting Room Mod 2. The Iowa is fully upgraded. Loadout, we've got 5 charges of the repair party, 3 charges of the spotter plane. We were running the Epic Battle Booster for main battery range, movement speed, and a reduction in cooldown of the consumables. Got this Type 9 permanent camo among some other camos I erroneously created. Stars and Stripes camo, just don't like the way it looks. Shadow camo, made that by accident. So I like the Type 9 camo. And the Jeter Strong Flag. Alright, 70,000 hit points and a 31% torpedo damage reduction with our build. You got those 3 triple 406mm turrets, 18.2 kilometer firing range, 30-second reload, 29-second turn time. HE shells do 5,700 damage, 36% fire chance. AP shells look like they do 13,100 damage. 10 twin 127 secondaries, 5.7 kilometer firing range, 6-second reload. HE shells do 1,800 damage with a 5% fire chance. AA defense, you can see your secondaries are dual purpose and do count as AA. And so because our ship can defend itself, we run the spotter plane. Maneuverability, 30.9 knots, 920 meter turning circle. I think that's his 19.5 second rudder shift. Concealment, 13.2 on the surface, 11.1 from the air, 14.8 when firing in smoke. Here's a look at the armor viewer. I see that purple and I like it. Got a below water citadel, heavy plate at the waterline and in front. Although it's not purple armor, but I mean it's still, maybe the side armor is purple, but the front plate is not. Yeah, that little, it looks like there's a little bit of purple there. All right, 32mm bow. I know you already knew that. Got a pretty torpedo belt that goes pretty high up the side of the ship. These turrets and barbettes. Well, the barbettes, the upper parts of them are heavily armored. The turret faces are sloped and heavily armored. That is very important in turret construction. Casemate armor, suppose that's pretty respectable. And the last bit of superstructure armor is what it is. Anyway, that is the armor profile of the Iowa. Here's our commander, Willis Lee, set up for these higher tier ships. We got Kedrov and Von Hipper. I'm not swapping out Von Hipper because this isn't really a secondary build per se. Here's the skills I chose for this gameplay. And your mileage may vary, but you don't need no fly zone in row 1. And I don't want to hamper my main battery range. So this is how I came to decide what skills to use. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, hit that like button. I'll see you on the next one.